gentlemen, it's the official Kneevus Bourg question and answer. With special guest, Manhole. And with your host, Kneevus Bourg. Thank you for joining us here in Studio 2.5. Enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Kneevus Bourg. I'm officially doing a question and answer to appease the questions that we've been having sent into our studio, and to really give off a level of transparency into my career due to all the recent scandals. I need the money. I would like to invite on my personal best friend, Manhole. He is the host of Procedure Feud, which I have won twice now.
And that is true. Your first victory was illegitimate, but I still stand by you, buddy. And I really appreciate this opportunity to be in such a great movie. Speaking of which, as you know, Dumpers 2, the Dumpening, will be coming out, dropping, along with Sleeping with the Fishes. It will be sort of a Kneevus combo pack, and you can get that for your viewing and listening pleasure. It's really kind of all around, like surround sound. You'll just be happy.
All around, yes. So, without further ado, let's get into the question and answer.
Let's roll with it.
Thank you. Will there be any returning characters? Well, due to all the restraints I have because of legal reasons, I am not allowed to say. I can tell you that there will be characters, though, and it will be a good show.
Okay, well, I can answer part of that, seeing as I don't have your lawyers.
And you're not bound by the contracts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not bound by the legal mumbo jumbo and all the regulations.
I am this close to a lawsuit.
Exactly. They try to put on us, all the regulations that they try to put on us, the legal mumbo jumbo. It's like, just at what point are they going to let us live in the free world? I mean, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, I know you're wondering, will there be returning characters such as Voltex or Scimitar, as you saw from the PX series, but no, they will not be in this movie, and it's really quite a shame because I love those characters a lot. They were in the game, in fact. I mained Voltex. You know, I did my 28% combos, and I know there are a lot of Pyromax fans, but she will not be returning, sadly enough.
Well, we will gladly take our next question.
Again, it's because you have a horrible...
Sir, you are not allowed on this set.
Yeah, get him off.
Security. Okay. Question number 2. Who will the main antagonist be? Well, once again, I am this close to the big house. I cannot say a thing. This is not going as planned. All I can say. It's
uncomfortable, really.
Is I am. Maybe my good friend Doug here can.
Yeah, I can actually help
fill you in
because that's the part that I play, and I have to say it's one of the greater roles in the movie.
But I didn't say that.
Well, yeah, no, but it really takes on the spirit of what Dumpers is all about, and really being villainous. So what I've started kind of doing is I've been looking at myself in the mirror. I've been looking in the mirror, trying to make the most fearsome expressions I can. I come up with a few ones that are just solid gold, and I'm sure that you will enjoy it. But the character goes by the name of Gorgas, and you may be quite interested to know that I am doing a voice for it as well, and that again is very good. And I've had a lot of critiques from my voices saying they don't sound genuine and that they're actually very offensive. But I would entirely disagree with that. I think they're all spot on, and it'll be right in your home, right in your ears.
Well, none of that came from me. These were all 100% his remarks.
No, it's not that you don't do a good job in the movie. It's just that I perform far stronger.
Thank you. Question number 3. Oh god. Let's zoom these in here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Where is your pipe?
Oh, I can answer that. So there was, if you don't remember, Tyler Horgus on the last one, that nightmare of a contestant. He had the audacity to steal it from me. and I am absolutely furious with it. But luckily, Logan McRogan had recovered it, and he is personally repairing it for me. I appreciate that a lot. I'm sending him a massive check, and by that I mean Washington and his 6 twin brothers. And you know, it should be great when it comes back. He's putting in some pretty good innovations, and I'm looking forward to that. And you may have seen at the end, for those of you wondering, where Mr. Horgus is screaming at me, I seem to have a pipe, but that's actually not it. Those are some broken pieces of what I believe to be my pipe, but were actually a walnut.
Next question. What happened to Oompa Loompa? Well, this is kind of hard to talk about. It was essentially a legal struggle.
Yes,
we were essentially forced to take it off the channel
because it was our Okay, I'll fill in from here. Okay. I know you have your legal issues, but Rob again, who is a Rob. Exactly, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Knows what he's talking about.
And with Rob, what we ended up doing was this is our spite song, our revenge song, to really finally get back at him after his years of bullshit, to which he repaid us by bringing in the lawyers, bringing in the legal team, and saying that's not
a big fat bill.
Yeah, a big fat bill.
And
we said, no, we can't afford that. So what we did was we just figured, take it down, get rid of the whole thing, and then
we have no proof.
Yeah, there's no proof.
I mean,
yeah, and Rob is never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is an old chapter. We will be beginning a new one. We try to uphold the highest class and standard. Yeah, the bar
especially
is set.
You with your music, that is beyond belief. I mean, I smoke a couple of these and listen to a track on there. Man, I'm dazed.
Next question.
And that is a beautiful song right there, man.
Thank you.
Just the musicianship and everything he does. He has a finesse and just a way of...
Well, what are my influences and inspirations?
That's a great question.
I have so many. I love music. It's really hard to choose my top favorites, but I'd have to say I draw the most inspiration from Mozart, the Beastie Boys,
Paganini.
Yes, that's a great
Verdi, Beethoven.
Yeah, that's another good one. Really, it's hard to answer this, again, with my legal problems and copyright issues, and, legally I can't say these people.
What he does is he just takes important melodies and lifts them, like if you ever hear, ba-da-dum, 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 bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. He'd take a motif like that, and he'd splice it throughout his piece and use probably one of those notes.
Another inspirational source would be, instrumental too, like from the traditional cultural instruments, such as this bongo here that I have been holding with me on the show.
It's actually not a bongo, but it's some sort of drum.
So.
Damn it!
Okay. And we're back. Another question from my. Next question. How can you afford it? It's a failing franchise. Well, first of all, it is not a failing franchise, and we can in fact afford it. We have a 0.9% on IMDb.
And we have a 1% on Rotten Potatoes.
But you're wrong! Okay.
What, we rolling? Oh, shoot.
We're rolling.
Next question is
Next on the bill.
next on the bill. Yes.
Change gears.
So I don't know how this question got in here. I think it might have been the other guy, the Spencer. So just take it carefully.
It's not supposed to happen.
Why did the show suck? Well, first of all, the show did not suck. It was for a niche audience, and clearly you weren't a part of that niche.
And when we look at our demographics, it's really
Yeah.
like a 0.5% deal. So it didn't suck. It was actually successful overall, considering how large our overall fan base was. It had to be over 100.5 people.
So I'm just disgusted by this question.
I'm gonna vomit up right here.
All right, next question.
Sucking these down too fast. Gotta quit.
Where's Rob?
Wait, how did that one go
Who
through?
wrote
The other one was ridiculous, but how did this one go through?
Who wrote that?
We all know that he is safely at home with my mother. We all know that, and it's...
Wait. Is this the guy? Was this the
Yes,
original
this
question guy?
This was the same bozo from last time.
Please, I don't want to be shown on camera. Would you mind blurring out my face? I need
Did
to
you
avoid
put
this
that
public
message
humiliation.
through? Did you put that message through?
Did you write this question?
I know it does. It has your name written all over it. And it smells like you too!
I take my career very seriously. You've made a mockery of the show. Why we So this concludes our first episode of the Kneevus Bourg question and answer. I really enjoyed having you on the show.
Yes, it was
and
great.
It was
except for
great
your,
experience.
your employees.
Yes, I will
And
work
where
on
do
that
you
for
find
the
them?
next episode. Craigslist.
Craigslist.
I
That's where I
hired them.
find most of my actors, in fact. Good source. But not for employees. Anyway, if you'd close us out with a nice little tune.
Stay tuned for more episodes. On behalf of Kneevus Bourg and Channel 2.5 News, thanks for watching.